You ever try to explain a feeling? I mean, really explain it. It's something we all have all the time, but trying to pin it down with simple words, that can be surprisingly tough. So today, we're going to dive into how we can break down even a complex idea like an emotion into its most basic, understandable parts.
No, seriously, think about it for a second. If you had to describe what a feeling is to someone who is just learning English using only the simplest words you know, where would you even start? It's way harder than it sounds, isn't it?
Well, it turns out there's this really fascinating system that was designed for exactly this kind of challenge. It's called Basic English, and it's basically a stripped-down version of the language that's made with just 850 core words. The whole idea is to make communication super clear for everyone, everywhere.
Just let that number sink in. 850. That's it. Think about that. A vocabulary so small you could probably fit it on a single poster, but it's powerful enough to say almost anything you can imagine. It really forces you to get straight to the point.
And yeah, this isn't just some random collection of words. It's more like a super optimized toolkit. Every single word on that B850 list was picked because it's incredibly versatile, letting you build really big ideas from the simplest possible pieces.
So, let's put this system to the test, shall we? For the rest of our time here, we're going to use this basic English framework to totally deconstruct our word of the day, feeling. And here's the cool part. The word feeling itself is actually on that list of 850 essential words, which, makes it the absolute perfect example for us to see how this all works in practice. All right, first up, let's break down feeling when it's used as a noun, as a thing. According to this super simple system, what is a feeling?
And right away, you can see how powerful this approach is. Basic English immediately splits the noun feeling into two clear buckets. On one side, you've got your thoughts and emotions about something, your opinions. And on the other side, you've got the direct signals your body gives you, like pain or heat. Two totally different concepts, covered by one simple word.
Okay, let's see that first definition in action. Many people have strong feelings about the war. Here, feelings is all about emotions, opinions, thoughts. It's not something you can touch, it's what you think and believe.
Now let's compare that to the other meaning. The feeling of the sun on his face was relaxing. See the difference? This one is purely physical. It's about what your body is sensing. Same word, totally different idea, but the simple context makes it 100% clear what's being said. Okay, so that's feeling as a thing. Now let's switch gears and look at it as a verb, an action. What does it actually mean to feel something? Okay, first, let's get the grammar out of the way. It's super simple. The action word feel just changes its form a little bit depending on what you're saying. Feel, feels, felt, and feeling. That's it. Nice and easy. And, just like when it was a noun, the verb to feel gets broken down into a few different jobs. It can mean you experience something with your sense of touch, it can mean you experience some kind of sensation in your body, or it can just mean you're having an emotion. So when someone says, "I'm feeling very happy today," that's a perfect example of that third one, right? Having an emotion. It's just a straight-up, simple statement about what's going on inside, and everybody knows exactly what it means.
All right, so we've taken this one little word, feeling, and we've sorted it into these neat little boxes for when it's a noun and when it's a verb. But, who cares? Why does any of this actually matter? What's the big deal?
Well, here's the big takeaway. By taking a word, even a complicated one, and breaking it down like this, we can talk about pretty complex ideas with just incredible clarity. And listen, this isn't about dumbing things down at all. It's actually the opposite. It's about making our ideas stronger and way more accessible for everyone. So I'll leave you with this one question to think about. This whole process, it's not just for language nerds. Think about your own life, your work, your hobbies, even your relationships. What's one complex idea in your world that could really benefit from being explained this simply? Something to chew on. Thanks for joining me.